Men, I want you to go to your kitchen for a moment and think about that bottle of olive oil sitting quietly on your counter or shelf. You probably use it for cooking, salads, or the occasional drizzle over bread. But what if I told you that very same bottle could dramatically change how you feel tomorrow morning? And no, I'm not talking about eating it. I'm talking about applying it directly to specific areas of your body before bed. I know it sounds unconventional, maybe even a little strange at first. But stay with me. What I'm about to share isn't a trend or a gimmick. It's rooted in centuries of Mediterranean tradition, and modern science is finally catching up. Today, I'll show you exactly where to apply olive oil for maximum benefit, why it works so powerfully for men over 50, and how to combine it with a few other natural oils to multiply its effects. This isn't about fantasy or superstition. It's about circulation, inflammation, hormone support, and, yes, performance in ways that may completely surprise you. The Mediterranean secret: men in Mediterranean countries, Greece, Italy, Spain, consistently report lower rates of erectile dysfunction and maintain healthy testosterone levels well into their 70s. Diet plays a role. Olive-rich meals, fresh produce, and fish are powerful. But there's another practice, one that rarely makes headlines. Men in those cultures have quietly used olive oil externally as medicine for generations. In traditional Mediterranean medicine, olive oil wasn't just food, it was life. It was rubbed into sore muscles after long days of work, massaged into the scalp to promote vitality, and yes, applied to intimate areas to preserve male vigor and sensitivity. These weren't superstitions. They were observations born of experience. Men saw real results, felt stronger, and passed the wisdom on. Now, modern science is validating what those men intuitively knew. When you apply olive oil to your skin, something remarkable happens. Unlike many other oils, olive oil's molecular structure allows it to penetrate deep into the tissues, rather than just sitting on the surface. It contains compounds like squalene and oleic acid, which your skin recognizes almost as its own natural oils, allowing deep absorption. Once absorbed, these compounds get to work. They increase local blood flow, reduce inflammation, support hormone production, and deliver vitamin E, one of the most potent antioxidants for vascular health. For men over 50, when circulation starts slowing and tissues lose elasticity, this simple oil can make a very real difference. Where to apply olive oil? 1. Lower abdomen. The area between your navel and pubic bone might seem random, but it's one of the most important zones for male vitality. Beneath this region run the internal iliac arteries, the main blood highways supplying your pelvic region and sexual organs. When blood flow here is sluggish or obstructed, everything downstream suffers. How to do it? Warm about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil between your hands. Cold oil won't absorb as well and feels unpleasant. Place both hands over your navel and begin to massage in slow, clockwise circles, gradually moving downward to just above the pubic bone. Apply firm but comfortable pressure. Think of kneading dough, steady and intentional. Do this for 3 to 5 minutes. That circular, clockwise motion isn't random. It follows the natural flow of digestion and lightly stimulates the vagus nerve, a powerful connection between your brain, gut, and arousal systems. Many men describe feeling a spreading warmth across the pelvis within minutes. That's not imagination. It's real increased circulation. This area also corresponds to an ancient acupressure point in Chinese medicine called the Sea of Energy, believed to enhance vitality and sexual function. 2. Inner thighs. This region, from mid-thigh up to where your leg meets your groin, is dense with blood vessels and lymph nodes that directly affect pelvic health. Running through here is the femoral artery, one of the largest arteries in the body, delivering blood toward your core. Poor circulation in the thighs means poor circulation to the pelvis, and that means weaker performance. How to do it? Warm another tablespoon of oil. Using both hands, massage from the knee upward toward the groin. Always move upward to encourage both blood and lymphatic flow back to your heart. Spend about 2 minutes per leg using long, steady strokes. You might notice sensitivity or even ticklishness at first. That's a sign of understimulated nerves or restricted blood flow. Over time, as circulation improves, that sensitivity becomes balanced, warm, and deeply relaxing. For many men, this part of the routine alone starts to relieve the subtle tension that builds from years of sitting or tight hips. Once that tension eases, blood moves freely again, and that alone can enhance function in powerful ways. 3. The perineum. This is the small area between your scrotum and anus. Yes, it's sensitive. Yes, it might feel a little awkward to discuss, but physiologically, this is one of the most vital regions in the male body. Beneath the surface lies the root of the penis, major veins and arteries, and the intricate network of nerves that connect to the prostate. In many traditional healing systems, from Ayurveda to Taoist medicine, the perineum is known as the seat of male vitality, the bridge between energy and arousal. Today, even modern physical therapists use perineal massage to help men with erectile dysfunction and pelvic pain because it directly improves blood flow and releases chronic muscular tightness around the pelvic floor. How to do it? Warm about a teaspoon of olive oil. Using your fingertips, apply it gently to the perineum and massage in small circular motions for 1 to 2 minutes. You don't need heavy pressure. This tissue is delicate. The goal is gentle stimulation, not friction. What makes olive oil uniquely suited here is its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory nature. This area often harbors bacteria and tension that can irritate the prostate or constrict blood flow. The oil nourishes, protects, and soothes, while your massage stimulates circulation and relaxation in one of the body's most overlooked muscles. Many of my patients describe this simple practice as life-changing. It can ease pelvic tension, improve erection quality, and even help those who sit for long hours, since sitting compresses this area and chokes circulation. 4. Lower back. You might not immediately connect your lower back to sexual performance, but this region contains the lumbar and sacral nerve plexuses, which send the very signals that control arousal, erection, and orgasm. When these muscles are tight or inflamed, those nerve pathways can get partially blocked. That's why men with chronic back pain often notice issues with sexual responsiveness as well. How to do it? Use about 2 tablespoons of warm olive oil. Massage your lower back with firm circular motions, working up and outward from your tailbone for about 5 minutes. If you can't reach easily, have your partner assist or use a small massage roller coated with oil. You'll know you found a tight or inflamed area when pressure feels tender or sore. That's where nerve compression has likely been hiding. As the warmth and pressure release that tension, the nerves relax, blood flow increases, and within days, many men notice improvements, not just in performance, but in lower back comfort and sleep quality. 5. Soles of your feet. In reflexology, each part of your foot corresponds to a different organ or system in your body. The arch of your foot, in particular, is linked to your adrenal glands and reproductive system. How to do it? Before bed, sit comfortably and massage a small amount of olive oil into each foot for about 3 minutes. Focus especially on the arch and just below the ball of the foot. Use your thumbs to apply firm pressure, working out any tender points. This simple step improves overall circulation, calms your nervous system, and activates the parasympathetic state, your body's natural rest and restore mode. That's the state where testosterone production peaks and your body heals. Most men are astonished by how relaxing this feels. They fall asleep faster, sleep more deeply, and wake up feeling restored. Enhancing olive oil with essential oils. At this point, your skin, blood vessels, and nerves are all stimulated and nourished. But you can take things a step further by enhancing olive oil with essential oils. Start with 4 ounces of extra virgin olive oil as your base. To this, add 10 drops of rosemary essential oil, known to support testosterone and circulation. 5 drops of peppermint oil, provides a gentle warmth and increases microcirculation. 5 drops of sandalwood oil, a natural hormone balancer used for male reproductive health for centuries. Mix these in a dark glass bottle and shake gently. I call this blend the Vitality Oil. The essential oils boost penetration and add their own therapeutic benefits. For even more potency, some men add black seed oil. 3 parts olive oil to 1 part black seed oil, a combination shown to enhance testosterone and blood flow while reducing inflammation. Castor oil penetrates deeply into muscle tissue. Mix equal parts olive and castor oil for your lower abdomen and lower back massage, especially effective for men with chronic pelvic tension or stiffness. The 20-minute nightly routine. Here's how to put it all together into a simple routine that can transform how you sleep, recover, and perform. Start about an hour before bed with a warm shower to open your pores and relax your muscles. Dry off gently, then begin your sequence. Lower abdomen, 3 to 5 minutes of clockwise massage. Inner thighs, 2 minutes per leg, upward strokes. Perineum, 1 to 2 minutes of gentle circular massage. Lower back, 5 minutes of firm circular motions. Feet, 3 minutes each, deep pressure along the arches. Let the oils absorb for 20 minutes before covering up. Wear old pajamas or lay a towel on your bed. The oil continues to nourish your body overnight. Realistic results and timeline. When men start this olive oil protocol, the first thing I tell them is, your body has been neglected for decades. It won't change overnight, but it will respond beautifully when given consistency and care. Here's what most men experience, step by step. First night. Almost every man notices deeper sleep. The gentle massage activates your parasympathetic system, rest and repair mode. The warmth from the oil, the steady rhythm of touch, and the mild scent of olive oil calm the mind and lower cortisol. Many men report feeling heavier in bed, not tired, but deeply relaxed, and often sleep straight through the night for the first time in weeks. You might even wake up with a stronger morning erection. That's the first quiet sign of restored circulation. After the first week, morning energy begins to lift. You'll feel more grounded, alert, and centered throughout the day because sleep quality improves. Testosterone production starts to normalize. Some men report more vivid dreams, higher libido, and a subtle but noticeable rise in confidence. By this point, the oils are already doing their internal work, reducing inflammation in tissues, hydrating the skin, and improving vascular elasticity. Many describe their body feeling looser, lighter, or less tense. Weeks 2 to 3. This is the phase where transformation becomes tangible. Erections start to feel firmer, longer lasting, and more responsive. Nerve sensitivity, dulled for years by poor circulation or friction, begins to return. You may notice more sensation, more pleasure, and greater control. The pelvic region feels warmer and more alive. Energy levels climb. For many, joint discomfort and lower back stiffness also start to fade because inflammation is dropping systemically. This stage often brings emotional changes too. You feel more optimistic, less irritable, and more connected to your body again. After 1 month, your body begins operating on a higher baseline. The skin in your pelvic area looks and feels healthier. Erections are more consistent, even spontaneous again. You may also notice improved bladder control and less nighttime urination because circulation and nerve tone around the prostate improve. Partners often notice the difference before you do. Your energy, posture, even the sparkle in your eyes begins to shift. After 2 months, the benefits solidify. Testosterone levels often rise naturally because your body is finally sleeping better, circulating better, and producing hormones more efficiently. Erections become not just firmer, but more sustainable. The pelvic floor muscles respond faster and stronger. You feel steadier, calmer, more capable, not just sexually, but in daily life. Many men also report improved digestion and fewer aches from long sitting. After 6 months, you'll likely forget what sluggish used to feel like. The difference is holistic, improved strength, flexibility, and confidence from the inside out. At this stage, you're not just treating symptoms, you're reversing years of vascular and nerve stagnation. It's not uncommon for men to say they feel 10 years younger, not because of a miracle, but because they've restored the natural rhythm their body was designed to have all along. Common mistakes and adjustments. This protocol only works when done correctly. Here's what to avoid. Start gently. Some men use too much oil and overdo the massage on day 1, expecting instant results. That can lead to mild irritation. You only need enough oil to create glide, about a tablespoon per large area. Think coating, not bathing. Do a patch test. Before full use, apply a small drop of your oil blend to your inner arm and wait 24 hours. If there's no redness or itching, you're good to go. Be consistent. 3 to 4 times a week is the minimum for meaningful results. Daily is ideal, especially during the first month. Missing a few days won't erase progress, but remember, your circulation responds to repetition, not randomness. Don't rush the massage. Many men treat this like a chore, but it's really a conversation between your hands and your body. The slower and more mindful the motion, the stronger the physiological response. Watch your lifestyle. The olive oil routine amplifies your results, but it can't compensate for heavy alcohol use, smoking, or poor sleep. If you combine the protocol with good hydration, walking, and stress reduction, your gains multiply. Don't expect the same results as someone else. Every man's body, circulation, and hormonal balance are unique. For some, the effects come fast. For others, they build gradually. What matters most is that you're nurturing your system in the most natural way possible. Why not just take supplements? It's a fair question. The answer is simple. Topical olive oil works on a completely different level than pills or powders. When you take supplements, they go through your digestive system. But as we age, digestion and absorption weaken. You may only absorb a fraction of what you take. When you apply olive oil directly, you're bypassing digestion altogether. The nutrients, vitamin E, squalene, fatty acids, are absorbed straight through the skin into the local tissue and bloodstream. It's immediate, targeted nourishment. The massage component is irreplaceable. Supplements can't loosen tight fascia, decompress nerves, or open capillaries. Physical touch can. You're not only feeding the body, you're freeing it. You're treating the problem where it exists. Circulation, tension, and stagnation are local issues. You can't swallow a pill for pelvic tightness, but you can massage it away. There are no side effects. Unlike synthetic drugs that strain your liver or heart, olive oil supports your system with zero toxicity. The worst that can happen is a little oil on your sheets. And that's an easy trade for vitality. A challenge for you. Here's what I tell every man who starts this. This isn't just about sexual performance. It's about self-care, presence, and reclaiming ownership of your body. Think about it. We maintain our cars, our homes, even our phones with more care than we give our own bodies. This simple nighttime routine, 15 minutes, 4 nights a week, is your way of saying, I'm worth the effort. And it shows. Your energy changes, your sleep deepens, your confidence returns. Your partner feels it too, not just in intimacy, but in your calm, your presence, and your renewed strength. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 30 days, commit to this olive oil protocol. Use high-quality, organic, extra virgin olive oil. Warm it slightly, take your time, and perform the full routine at least 4 nights a week. If that feels like too much, begin with just the lower abdomen and inner thighs. Even that alone can create visible change. Keep notes in a small journal. Write down how you sleep, your morning energy, your mood, and yes, your erection quality. Because when you start seeing results in black and white, you'll realize this isn't a placebo. It's your biology responding to attention. After 30 days, look at your notes. Notice the difference in your body's warmth, responsiveness, and overall well-being. If you're anything like most men I've guided through this, you won't want to stop. You'll want to refine, expand, and make it part of your life. And remember, this isn't about trying to be 25 again. It's about feeling alive, connected, and capable right now, in the body you have today. A few drops of olive oil, a few mindful minutes, and the decision to care for yourself. That's all it takes, because sometimes the simplest things carry the deepest healing power. So start tonight. Warm the oil, breathe deeply, reconnect with your body. You'll be amazed at how quickly it responds when you give it what it's been missing. Your care, your attention, and your touch.